The Ministry of Health is set to flag off ARV drugs to various health facilities across the country. The move comes in the wake of disruption of HIV services in the country due to US government aid that have left millions stranded. Now, the Cabinet Secretary Dr. Deborah Barasa has assured Kenyans of adequate supply of vital commodities set to mitigate stock for at least 2 years.
1,555 packs at both Kemsa and Meru, translating to 4.7 months of stock. Over 4.8 million packs will be delivered between now and June 25, which will increase central level stock to over 11 months of stock by end of June 2025.
Residents found occupying parcels of lands unlawfully will be evicted. Recently, President William Ruto has assured as he stormed the Kayole Junction area of Embakasi Central on his fourth day of inspection of development projects in Nairobi County. President William Ruto has condemned the forceful eviction of residents in parts of the country in the wake of an ongoing court case pitting the Kirima family and the settlers of Chokar Estate who have been accused of settling there illegally. According to Ruto, residents found to be occupying land illegally must be allocated land before eviction.
Kuna wananchi wananiambia hapa kuna shida ya mashamba hapa kwenu, na nimetangaza pale ya kwamba ile mambo ya zamani ya mwananchi kufurishwa kiholela haitaendelea tena. Tumesema lazima kuwe na utaratibu, hata kama mwananchi amekaa mahali ambapo hapafai, lazima tufuate sheria, tuhakikishe ya kwamba mwananchi ametafutiwa sehemu mbadala, ndio tuhakikishe ya kwamba tunasonga mbele tukiwa pamoja.
Ruto's statement comes hours after the Kenya Power and Lighting Company notified residents in Komarok to vacate a KPLC land they are occupying unlawfully within the next 3 months. The lighting company has warned the residents that if they fail to vacate the land, remove any buildings or other structures that may have been erected there, and uproot crops within a stipulated time, they will be forcefully evicted. KPLC said the notice is void and a court ruling by the Milimani Environmental and Land Court. President Ruto further took his unity calls to Kayole, urging the locals to rally behind the broad-based agreement with the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. The head of state has said his regime will not sideline any political leader, despite the political affiliations, urging for cohesive approach in delivering services to Kenyans. According to Ruto, the Embakasi Central constituency, led by former Deputy Governor, will not be neglected over MP Gadhiru Mwangi's political stance.
Hata mkimuuliza mbunge wenu, nilimpatia mbunge wote wa Nairobi. Hata mbunge wenu nilimpatia milioni 58 ajenge madarasa ya watoto wa hapa Kayole. Tunaelewana jameni?
The driver attached to President William Ruto's motorcade who hit and killed a foreign national along Ngong Road on Thursday has been released on cash bail after he was arrested to record statements surrounding the fatal incident that has attracted a public outrage against the presidential inroads in Nairobi County. Police sources have revealed that the driver, whose identity has not been revealed, was shortly released on cash bail as he awaits to be arraigned in court. The government vehicle has also been towed to Kilimani Police Station to identify and document evidence, as the National Police Service urged members of the public with information on the murder of the national foreigner to record a statement at their nearest police station. Police identified the victim as Edgar Charles Frederick, a British national aged 79, whose body has now been transferred to Lee Funeral Home pending a post-mortem examination. Reports indicate that Frederick was hit by the convoy across the road near Adams Arcade area. Witnesses at the scene claimed Brenner had an issue this hearing and wasn't aware the shots made by a traffic officer who was clearing the road. The High Court has upheld the impeachment of Meru Governor Kawira Mwangaza by the Senate. Justice Bahati Mumuya ruled that the Senate followed a due process and that Mwangaza was given ample opportunity to defend herself. It dismissed claims of procedural unfairness and gender bias, stating they were not sufficiently proven. With the court's decision, Deputy Governor Isaac Mutuma Mathinga is set to take over unless Mwangaza secures a stay order from the Court of Appeal. This was Mwangaza's third impeachment to reach the Senate since she was elected into office in August 2022.
The petitioner has enjoyed interim relief since 21st August 2024 with respect to a resolution of the Senate that has been found to be lawful by this court. I decline to grant the interim relief or stay sought certified copy of judgment and proceedings to be availed on priority.
This as a section of Meru County MCAs have filed impeachment and censure motions against 8 county executive committee members who have been serving under former Governor Kawira Mwangaza. The motions have been tabled by several Meru County MCAs who cited a gross misconduct, abuse of office and incompetence as grounds for their actions. Other accusations include a failure to attend the county assembly sessions and addressing critical issues within their ministries, raising concerns and questions among residents about the county's performance. The ward representative has vowed to continue with the proceedings until there is accountability in the use of county funds and the implementation of government duties.
Pearl Newsbeat.
Agriculture CS Mutai Kagwe has announced that the ministry plans to introduce an agriculture police unit to safeguard the tea sector. Speaking during a consultative meeting with the stakeholders, CS Kagwe noted that the government aims to instill mechanism to safeguard investments in the tea value chain players, especially after the recent invasion of tea plantations and factories by members of the public. Kagwe noted that the challenges curbing the sector need to be swiftly ironed out to promote a streamlined value chain from the farmers to distributors.
That is why we say there will be no tea hawking. And I want to be clear here because we had this discussion and it is going to be gazetted and it is matter of law. Because if you don't have any tea, kama wewe huna chai, and you present your tea to a factory, surely where did you get it from?
And across borders, former Felipe President Rodrigo Duterte was arrested on Thursday at Manila International Airport after returning from Hong Kong in connection with an arrest warrant issued by the International Criminal Court. The warrant stems from ongoing investigations into allegations that Duterte's controversial war on drugs led to crimes against humanity. Philippine authorities, acting on a request from Interpol, took Duterte into custody upon his arrival, with the Prosecutor General serving the official notification for the arrest. Duterte was later seen boarding a plane bound for The Hague, where the ICC is headquartered in accordance with the international obligations. Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. confirmed the arrest, stating that the country was fulfilling its commitment to Interpol by complying with the arrest request.
Pearl Radio, the home of fresh and classic hits.